introduce each one of these? That'll be good.
That way you can look at them.
Yeah, I'm going to look. Just tell them to stand there.
Josh, you ready?
They're going to have to talk into the mic.
Well, good morning, and thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to all the consigners for the offering. I had a chance to work through them all last night. A few housekeeping things for all the consigners. We'll talk all these pigs standing right here on the turf. That way our microphone doesn't get squeaky. You'll have to be pretty close to the mic. First up in the pen is going to be Halfin Show Pigs from Oklahoma. Garrison's here to talk about their offering.
Well, first and foremost, thank you, Josh and crew, for having us back again. These Reds are going to be understatement. Here's the deal. He's it. He's the one. Mama would have come from back there at PT a few years ago that we would have gave a pretty penny for. She's put pigs in the sale at multiple majors here in Texas. She's had pigs made the sale at OYE. I think these pigs are certainly a testament to what she can do. Again, understatement. Here's the deal. He's it. He's the one. Two 12-liter males. They're lot one, Affliction, never before. Mom would have come from one of Stu Dildine's kids that would have won a county fair down here that Jared judged. She had a litter back in the fall that was very good. They were short on numbers. We kept all the females in that particular litter. Again, lot one, Affliction, never before.
Thank you, Garrison. Reminder to everyone talking pigs, we're live on live stream here. Make sure to point out their tag number and color, not go by showman here. That way the people online can go ahead and know what we're talking about. Next in the ring is going to be Rival Genetics, Shane and Tatum Swinhagen. As many of y'all know, the scenario they had, we thank you all very much for all the prayers and all the donations made. Shane is very thankful to be here, and he's going to talk their offering.
Hey, I'd like to thank Josh and Carrie, and I'd like to thank all of y'all guys. I know a lot of y'all have done a lot of stuff for us in this past month and a half, and it's been challenging. We're driving back and forth from Canadian to go to Pampa and White Deer to Mike Clay, and I can't thank that guy enough for what he's done for us. Josh and Carrie's been tremendous, and I know a lot of y'all have done a lot of things for us too as well. But we'll go ahead and talk about these pigs. The one we're going to start off with is the far one over there. That will be lot 24. That one will be a heavy hitter, Izzy, which will be a Kiss My Socks, Annie Up Swagger. I think that's a pretty neat little dude. She's done a lot of things for us. She raised Primo a couple years ago. They're at the Kings that we sold the top cut. We sold a gilt here for $7,500 that went out to California. I like that thing a great deal. Think that one's got a great future. The one we'll do next, guys, will be the gilt. This one will be right here. It'll be lot 25. That one will be a Wide Awake, Say When, Primo's litter mate, which will be a Here I Am. This is only her second litter. I think that gilt's got a bright future. There was only a pair of them gilts in that litter, and that's all we got. We had a little train wreck on that deal. But I think that's a great gilt and got a bright future. And the one we'll end up with over there will be lot 26. That will be a in-game / Rising Sun. We put a dose of each in her. And that of Sal will be a Here I Am. Izzy will be one that we did repeat mating just like Primo. That gilt would be. So again, lot 26 will be a in-game Rising Sun, Here I Am. Lot 25 will be a Wide Awake, Say When. And then lot 24 will be a heavy hitter, Izzy. Again, thank y'all guys. Thanks again, Josh and Carrie.
Well, thank you, Shane and Tatum. Next in the ring is going to be Swallow down in Louisiana, and whether he wants to or not, Clyde's going to go ahead and talk this pair.
There's Swallow Farms consignments. I think the wider belted one is lot 22. That is Money's On Here I Am. The Here I Am sow is actually Money's On's mom. So that's a lined up deal there. I think Gabe was pretty excited about. The other one is lot 23. He's also a Money's On. My Intention. I think that sow Gabe said was the reserve Division 2 at LSU in 23. So the narrow belted one is lot 23 and the wider belted one is lot 22.
Next in the ring is going to be Gravois Show Pigs, and Clyde's also going to talk about these. Hopefully I said his name right this time.
Where's Trevor? They got somebody to walk him? Get Trevor. As always, thanks Josh and Carrie for having us. It's always fun to come down. This is lot 20. This would be One Truth. Uno would actually be a No Stranger Crickets rock star. 2 falls ago, we'd have sold $11,000 baby pig to Tin Roof. That's a herd board there. The bottom side of this one actually would be a litter mate to that pig that's sold here. Uno is actually my little girl's first sow on the farm, so they're pretty excited about this one. Lot 20, One Truth, No Stranger Crickets rock star. You can run both of them together. Start him first. The next one we'll run through would be lot 19. He would be a One Truth backdrop Secret Society deuce. Our lead off would have brought 7,500. Would have been second in the class at Houston there. Be out that same sow. This litter of pigs was really good. Some of the ones back home got a great home. Pretty proud about that one as well. Again, this one is lot 19. He'd be a One Truth backdrop. The one Trevor's on now, lot 21. He'd be an Inner Woods Provoke Short Bus. The Provoke Short Bus on the bottom side, that sow would actually just raise the reserve cross there at LSU. That's not an easy feat. If you've ever been down there to watch that show, we had only short litter. They only had 3 pigs. The other 2 were gilts. This one's pretty special, I think. I think he looks a lot like that one that was reserve at LSU. Again, lot 21, he'd be a Inner Woods Provoke Short Bus. Thanks again, Josh and Carrie, for having us.
Well, thank you, Clyde. And next in the pen is going to be Q&A Show Pigs. Question Adrian, newly engaged, had the opportunity to feed a handful of pigs from them out of this set last year and was very, very pleased. Quest is here with us this morning to talk about their offering.
Thank you, Michael, and like several had said, thank you to Josh and Carrie for having us. Like we always do, we brought us a pair again. They're going to represent different litters. The belted hog is going to be tagged 29, and we're going to run him the first round. He's going to be a wild side, Remember Me. That sow originated from AJ Ginner, and she's been a very consistent generator for us. 2 times ago, her roll call litter produced a champion crossbred gilt at a regional show up the country. And then her last litter out of heavy hitter had 2 county fair winners. They were middle of August, so they were a little young for the Texas majors, but they're in the last month have been successful for different groups. We think that hog combines a lot of good things. Really excited about him. Has been a standout from early on. And then the solid black male hog that we have there is tag 30. He'd be a rising sun on our king sow. The king sow is another one that we've had multiple litters out of. In 23, she had a second place at Austin in the Hampshire division, and then last time had 2 placers or multiple placers at the Texas majors out of her Kingdom Man litter. And so 2 pigs we think honestly represent quite a bit different type of hogs, and so buy them how you like them. We like both of them, although they're a little bit different out here today. 2 that we have a lot of faith in, and once again just very appreciative for the opportunity to bring a pair here to the Brockman farm sale. Look us up in the back if you have any questions.
Well, next in the ring is going to be, looks like Hart Show Pigs here. A good buddy of mine, Lincoln, had the opportunity to work through his set last weekend and was very, very impressed. Like this pair a whole bunch. He's going to talk about them.
First off, just like to thank Josh and Carrie and the whole crew for having us out again this year. Our leadoff is going to be the Lot 33, the solid white pig. That would be 8-12. This pig would be a heavy hitter, hot take 47-3 strut. This pig's mother's littermate sisters would have been reserve and 5th overall Yorkshire gilts at the Expo last year. Those 2 gilts would have also been 3rd and 5th overall Yorkshire gilts at Summer Type, or not Summer Type, but Louisville. And then we would have sold another mate sister at Summer Type to Hilty for $16,000. I like this white pig a good deal. I think he'll definitely stay white being out of a Yorkshire sow. Our second round pig is going to be lot number 34. This is going to be 10-2. He's a redeemed, all in all, next. His grandma would be a full sister in blood to Shackelford's Reserve at San Antonio in 21. Those redeemed pigs have been good. He would have sired the reserve market hog there at the Tennessee Swine Show in January, and also the reserve market hog at LSU in February. Look us up in the back. Feel free to ask any questions, and thank you all for coming out.
Well, thank you, Lincoln. And next in the pen is going to be S-Squared. Genetics, Garrett Cox right there out of Weatherford. Lincoln brought his pig down, and he's also going to talk him for us.
Next in would be S-Squared's consignment. This pig would be lot number 35, 3-10. This pig is a banana breath, which is the next intentions Breaking Rules on Breaking Rules Ant there that's standing at Knoth's. This pig's mother would be a No Stranger. That No Stranger sow would be a littermate sister to Sayla Salmons' Grand Champion Barrow at Phoenix in 2022. Again, look us up in the back if you have any questions, and thank you all again.
Well, thank you, Lincoln. And as soon as Mason get this pig worked out, next in the ring is going to be Pashada Livestock. Trevor Pashada, extremely proud of what he's been able to accomplish for someone with his passion at this age and this stage of the game. He told me last night that he's up to about 40 breeding age sows. I thought that was very impressive. I got to work through these pigs last night, and he's going to talk them for you.
Thank you, Carrie and Josh, for having us. We're going to start with tag 31. It'll be a wild side, pace car, never before, or excuse me, wild side, close enough, never before. This Sal would have had a $42,000 pace car litter. She would have raised a class winner at Arizona National, and she'd also be the mother to our $10,000 bear that we let off with at the farm sale back in the fall. There would have been 2 pigs in this litter, this one, and then we sold a littermate brother off the farm for $7,500 to Straka last week. We like this one a lot. Oh, he is a crip. We do guarantee him. He should be fine. Yes, he is a guaranteed winner. Up next will be tag 32. He'll be our second rounder. He'd be a pace car, American made, never before. We would have sold a gilt online last night for $2,500. This one's mom would have raised the reserve middleweight cross at Houston in 23. Her grandma would have sold, or his grandma would have sold for $22,000 in Hilty's production sale. His mom never misses. They're good pigs. They feed good. Buy him.
Well, thank you, Trevor. Next in the ring is going to be Schramm Livestock from Sealy, Texas. Worked through this pair a couple weeks ago and liked the offering a whole bunch. One of them here is a partnership with Brockman. Schramm will point that out to you when he talks them.
I want to start off, obviously, by saying thank you to Josh and Carrie for the opportunity again to come out here. We're going to start off there, that tag 27. That's going to be the sow that I partner there with Brockman Farms on. We call her In the Woods Mom. That sow, consistency-wise, is hard to beat. In her first litter, she had In the Woods. Second litter, she'd had the reserve champion Hampshire there in 23 in Fort Worth. And then this last go-around, she'd had the reserve there in Denver. I think that bear speaks for itself. I mean, that sow's consistency and quality and what she's been able to do made it to Faith Alone. I think did a lot of good here just in terms of presence, that hog's look, and just the way he presents himself from the side is very good. Still opened up, big rear leg that works very, very good. I'm a big fan of that one. That's been my favorite since the start. I look in on him very closely. 28 there is going to be the second pig that we're going to offer. That'd be a One Truth out of a sow that I'd have purchased there at a Goss's first production sale. Kind of extended pedigree would be out there, kind of big deal. Back on roll calls, grandma. That one's been unique from day one. I love that one's presence. I love his proportions and length of body. He's very opened up. I think that's a very, very unique show pig that's got a big future if everything comes together. If you'll have any questions in the back, just come check him out with me, and I'd love to visit with y'all more about him. Thanks again, Josh and Carrie.
Thank you, Clayton. As soon as Mason get these worked out, next in the ring will be McKinley Show Pigs, local here in Conroe. Really, really good friends. Really was impressed with this offering last night, and Matt's here to talk them.
Well, top of the morning to everybody. Sure glad to be here. We're going to drop in tag 16 and 17. There'll be 21 litters, both wild side on a major league curtain call sow. Grandmother comes from Swecky and is kind of surfaced as one of our go-to in terms of the winner circle of pigs that we've had luck with over the years. Second litter gilt here. Her last litter would have been a One Truth, and some of the neater pigs we showed late there at Houston, Austin, and County came out of that. We bred her to something a little different this time, and like the result. We'll lead off with tag 16. That'd be the one closest to the camera there, and then tag 17 will be round 2, which is the one here towards the middle of the ring. Then our round 3, a blue one. If you know me, I'm a sucker for a good blue one, and we've got quite a few blue sows laying across the county over there. This one's mother just happens to be an unashamed dirty secret, just kind of a storyline that played off through the years over here, and been fortunate. Her last litter would have been slow hands and would have been highlighted by a high dollar gilt that we sold at Breeders' Best this last go around, and then another gilt that ended up at Grant Wilbur's there in Oklahoma. There after OYE. A very good litter last time, and we bred her to heavy hitter, and that's a result of the blue bear here in the middle of the ring. I like this one quite a bit. I wish we did have a blue division there at Dallas, but I think there's a couple eyes around here that could get this one north if we needed to. I do like this one quite a bit. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, thanks Josh, thanks Carrie, and the rest of the crew for having us out today.
Well, thank you, Matt. And next in the pen is going to be 4F Livestock from down in the valley. Doesn't look like Cooper's here to talk them, so I'm sure Cleve will take the reins here.
Well, y'all not blessed with Cooper today to talk, so you'll have to listen to me. But we're going to start off with that Calico, which is going to be tag number 12. Just out of a sow that has always hit for us. Cora showed it in San Antonio at the Crossbred Gilt Show. We bought it back from the auction. Raised a class winner at State Fair in 22. And has just had multiple cell makers at majors. And this is going to be a buckle up, stay classy, never before. Then start off our round 2 will be the black one, which is out of a gilt that we bought Cooper senior year here from Brockman in the gilt sale that we bought for $6,500. This is going to be a wild side, no discussion, that goes back to the dot sow that Carrie loves so much. So first round is buckle up on the Corb sow, and then wild side, no discussion, back on dot. The black one's tag 13, Calico's tag 12. These two will be litter mates. So this is going to be out of a sow that was litter mate to that State Fair class champion that we had. And so these are going to be one truths, no intro, stay classy. And so just that was an incredible litter. We kept 3 gilts out of that litter, raised them up, and this is going to be just a really consistent litter. Tag 14 will be the second pig in our second round, and tag 15 will be our third round pig. So one truth, no intro, stay classy. Thanks again, Josh and Carrie, for having us.
Well, thank you, Cleve. And next in the ring is going to be Cud Farms, Brad and Hunter Cud. It's been very impressive what they've been able to assemble here in a short period of time. Looks like Hunter's going to talk their offering.
Well, we're glad to be here today. We appreciate Josh and Carrie for inviting us and giving us this opportunity. Here we have 2 litter mates out of Buckle Up and our 18-7 sow that we bought from Josh last year. She would be a My Intention Cruel Dirty Secret. She's a generation off from Cutter Bishop's Reserve 3, Division 3 at San Antonio in 22. We really appreciate the quality through and through on this set here. We have 2 gilts back home that we really think a lot of, and we'll be keeping those, and hopefully they'll build from them. So thanks again, Josh and Carrie.
Well, thank you, Hunter. Next in the ring is going to be Pallarina Livestock. Connor's here to talk about his offering. Hot off of a fresh win there, the Reserve Grand in Houston that would have sold here last fall. Here's Connor to talk about his pair.
Well, I'd like to start off by thanking Josh and Carrie for giving me the opportunity to bring some pigs down and sell them. We'll start off with the chromed up one. He is tagged 10. That one there is going to be a My Intention Kingpin Little Bro. That sow there would be one we bought from Heimer, and in 22 she raised the 5th overall at that Pasadena show down there, and she'd be the aunt to a littermate, or her littermate sister would have raised a gilt that we were real proud of at State Fair last year that ended up like 4th in division, but we still liked her a good deal. The other belted one is going to be a Watchman Gangster Dirty Secret. That Dirty Secret sow on the bottom side there is one we would have bought bred from Heimer as well. And she goes back, she's like a 3/4 sib to Kingpin, and she's litter mate to that Banny Rooster boar that Heimer had there for a few years. We like this pair a good deal. The chromed up one kind of stopped drinking on us, so he's not as full as he needs to be, but I like this pair a good deal.
Well, thank you, Connor, and that would conclude our invited consigners. Last in the ring will be Brockman Farms. It looks like Josh is making his way up here to talk about their offering.
Well, thanks to the consigners and the set that they've brought, and everybody that's here. Michael likes to talk, and I don't really like to, so he does better at that than I do on introducing people and setting up there. But we'll run R7 here next, and they're tagged 1 through 7, but it won't sell necessarily in that order, so you can kind of note the sell sheet for that. The first one that is in the ring is tag 1. He'll be the second lot that we sell in the second round. He's a revival on One Truth's mother. That's been an extremely good litter. We'll see a total of 3 of those in the sale today, and I think that's probably the best litter that One Truth's mom has had yet, and I'm very, very excited about their potential. So that's tag 1. It'll be the second one we sell in the second round. Revival on One Truth's mom. I think the guys that we get to show to you this fall like that kind. Heavy duty, built good from the side. I think that's a very, very nice pick. So tag 1, 27-4, Revival on One Truth's mother.
We could actually probably do them individually if they act okay. Let them finish cleaning out with them. Take that one. Just take him by himself, see if he'll go.
We'll try these individually and see how they act. They should be fine. The one in the ring now is tag 3. He's 15-2, his ear notch if you came through the forum last week. This is an In the Woods, Here I Am, Kingpin Next Mother. So his mom is a first litter gilt. That'd be a litter mate to Faith Alone, and good news that we had there at the farm. We actually showed this male pig's mother there at the expo last year, and she's been one of my favorite young sows or gilts that we got to go ahead and get in the rotation. In the Woods has done very, very good. McKinley won the gilt show at Dallas last fall. We had a few class winners there along the way. Just as far as extreme stoutness with and an exotic presence, I think those hogs have done really well. You can study the pig for what he is. I've got him down on my notes going through the farm as an awesome middleweight Hampshire type deal. Don't know if he'll class or not, but I think that's an extremely good pig. Study him for what you will, but our kind from the side comes at you and goes away a lot stouter than most. So I think that's a very, very nice pig. Tag 15-2, tag 3. He'll be the third one we sell in the second round. Kind of told people on Facebook and as we went that this is my favorite set of pigs we've had in the spring. And it hasn't been close, and hopefully you agree after you get to see the 7 that we kind of pulled aside for this sales set. The one coming in that Mason's got is tag 2, and he's 22-2, and he'll be the first one we sell in round 2, so lots of 2s. This has been some people's favorites. He's been my favorite at times, but he's a My Intention. Again, Here I Am, Kingpin, Next Mother. So the 15 litter in the last pen, and this one's mom or mate sisters. Obviously, this is their first litter as well. She wasn't a show gilt, always just retained as a sow. But anyway, so My Intention on Faith Alone's litter mate sister puts really good sows on both sides of his pedigree. I really, really like that pig. I think he's the right kind that you can almost show to anybody you want to when you talk about just making them elite and the things that have made my extremely good and positive for us. I think this one represents all of those things. So 22-2, tag 2, be the first one that we sell in the second round. My Intention on Faith Alone's littermate sister. Tag 5 is what Mason has, and 27-3, so another revival on One Truth's mother. Again, I can comment about that litter, and you saw the one earlier, and we'll see one here in a moment. But this is probably the greenest one of all of them. If you like to feed that kind, again, I've got faith in that sow line on both sides of his pedigree. Greener one that you can probably mash and push all you want to, but that's tag number 5. He'll be our bear that we sell in the last round in round 3. So 27-3, revival on One Truth's mom, tag 5. There was a skinny green pig about built like that bought out of this sale last year that ended up doing okay in the springtime. So. Tag 4, 29-2. So this will be at 1 o'clock, the first one we drop in the ring to sell. He's also a revival. Revival's done us a very, very good job this spring. So revival, Here I Am, Kingpin, Next Mother. Again, sounds redundant on pedigree to some others we've read. This one's mother is a littermate to Revelation at Premium Blend. He's been a favorite of mine and many people, but probably as much as anybody. This has been one of Cam's favorite ones. She named him last week Kyle 2. If you want to know who Kyle was, you can look at the banner over here. The reserve Grand Barretts at Houston this time was Kyle, and Camlin, for a 13-year-old little kid, don't miss much. So if she likes one, you better kind of pay attention. So this is tag 4. He'll be the first one that we sell. I think if you're looking for a show bearer to compete in the fall, that's an extremely good pig that does a lot of things right. Sometimes that's just what you got to have when you show up at the end of the day, is that kind. So tag 4, 29-2, revival, Here I Am.
Go look and see if that's right.
Okay, quick note, and then we'll let the next one in. On the sales sheet in round 2, thanks, Caden, 22-2 is listed as tag 3 on the sales sheet, but he's actually tag 2, which would make 2 lots down, 15-2, tag 3. So 22-2, our first one in round 2 is tag 2, 2 lots down, 15-2 is tag 3. My deepest apologies. The last 2 that will drop in the ring would be the 2 that I put up on Facebook and made the comment, if they stay intact, that we'd like to retain a quarter interest in them as boars and the ability to use them here at the farm. I think we've sold a lot of very neat animals through the ring here and under this building over the last 3 or 4 years since we built it. And these 2 rank as high for me as you could probably ask for. The one Mason has right here will be the 3rd lot to sell today. He's tag number, what is his tag number actually? Tag 6, 27-1. He is also a revival out of One Truth's mother. I think this pig represents a lot of good things. One Truth has been very, very fun to see what he could do in his first season here in the spring in Texas. And then from the reports I continue to get out of the Midwest, I think his popularity has only begun to start. So that sow's off to a very good start. I think this is the best litter she's had. I think this one is an extremely good pig. Barra, boar, whatever you want to do with him. 27-1, tag 6. He'll be the third lot to sell. I really, really like that pig. And then the last one through the ring is tag 7. He'll be the second lot to sell here this afternoon. 28-3 would be a revival, My Intention. And then the extended pedigree past that would be Here I Am, and then My Intention's Aunt. So revival, My, Here I Am, Dirty. Pedigree just sounds good to me, regardless of the pig. His mom, this is might as well be her first litter. She's one of my favorite young sows on the place, and I say that a lot, but this one is built a little different as far as his mother. If you've seen her, I know Lincoln and Michael and some guys, Connor obviously, have seen that sow. She's extremely dense and very unique, and I'm very excited about her ability going forward. If you don't like this pig, that's perfectly okay. We just don't like the same kind, so nothing wrong with that. If you ask me what my kind is and the way they're built from the side, the density of their hair, their feature, their presence, I talk about presence and proportions a lot. We strive to make them look like that from the side every time I breed a sow at the pig farm. So this is lot tag 7. He'll be the second lot through the ring, 28-3, revival, My, Here I Am, My's Aunt. Again, we put it on Facebook, left intact. We'd like to retain a quarter interest in him. If that be the case, if you'd like to cut him and show him, let's go try to win something this fall. It would be real awesome with me too. So very, very good pig. That's my kind. So. Okay, so we got a little time. They're cooking the food. I don't know where Pancho is, if they've made it over here with it yet. He told me to be ready by 12, so we're a little ahead of schedule from that standpoint. But we'll have fish and whatever else they put with it available inside here between now and 12 o'clock. The sale will start dead on the money at 1. Buyer's numbers back here, buyer's numbers online. Feel free to get anything out in the back, but at 1 o'clock we will have Shacker rolling. So thank y'all very much for coming. If you got any questions, let us know.